The most confusing part of a home sale is knowing exactly who pays for each part of the transaction. Do you know the answer? Stay tuned and find out which party is responsible for what in the sale of a home. Let's get into it. What's up everyone? Lance here with Realty Executives. Welcome to my YouTube channel, List with Lance, delivering results that move you. If you are new to my channel, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified each week when my new videos drop. The sale of a home is not a simple transaction. There is a lot of stuff that takes place behind the scenes to ensure the sale goes smoothly, and those services are not free. I'll break down the primary fees and expenses buyers and sellers pay and provide you with the party that is typically responsible for each item during a standard transaction. I'm going to caveat this by saying nearly everything is negotiable. We'll start with the home inspections. If you guessed buyer, then you'd be correct. However, a buyer does have the option to waive the home inspection, but only when using a conventional loan or paying cash. Most home loan programs such as down payment assistance, FHA, and VA require a home inspection to be performed. Fortunately, the seller will be the one to pay for any negotiated property repairs. Next is the appraisal. It's the buyer again. This is another item that can be waived as a buyer, but typically only if the buyer is paying cash. Any lender in their right mind will require an appraisal of the home being purchased to ensure they are not loaning money above and beyond the current fair market value of the home. The buyer's peace of mind, the home warranty. Contrary to what you might think, it's actually normal for the seller to pay for the buyer's home warranty coverage because it's the seller's benefit. Why? Because then the buyer won't be calling the seller after closing if something breaks. The dreaded property taxes. No one can escape taxes. Property taxes are paid by both parties and is a prorated amount from the date of your closing to the first of the following month. Knowing this ahead of time may play a factor in when you would like to schedule your closing date to save some money, so plan accordingly. Title insurance. Title insurance is yet another buyer fee when purchasing a home with a loan. It is designated to protect the buyer's lender in case an issue arises with the title to the house. The seller's agent commission. This one is easy. The seller pays for the seller's agent commission. Selecting the right agent for the job to properly market the home, get it exposed to all the qualified buyers, and negotiate on the seller's behalf is the responsibility of the seller. It only makes sense that the seller pays for their commission. But what about the buyer's agent commission? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. The seller. That's right, the seller pays for the listing and buyer's agent's commissions on both sides of the deal. Find out why in my next video explaining why the seller pays for the buyer's agent commission. As a quick summary, here's a snapshot of what we covered. Again, most items are negotiable in a transaction, so make sure you have the right agent who is working to minimize your fees and expenses. That brings us to the end of this video explaining some of the main expenses buyers and sellers pay during a standard transaction. There are additional fees each pay at closing, and if you're interested to know more, feel free to leave a question in the comments section below. If you found this information useful, click that thumbs up button as it motivates me to continue producing content for you. If you or anyone you know is looking to buy a home without being blindsided by any additional expenses, I'm your guy. And to anyone who wants to sell for top dollar, always remember to list with Lance. Thanks for watching.